Vi har nöjet att lyssna till Ylva Weissbach som är Sustainability Business Expert på H&M. Varsågod, Ylva.
Hello and welcome. My name is Ylva Weissbach. I work at H&M Group as a Sustainability Business Expert. And today I will present how we at H&M are working with collaboration, driving our chemical agenda. The H&M Group chemical vision is to lead the change towards a toxic-free fashion future. So how do we work to reach this vision of a toxic-free fashion future? Well, we have set a roadmap consisting of several points, but today we will focus on the last one, collaboration. And here we state we want to have clean factories using common tools, such as, for example, the CDHC manufacturing restricted substance list. So why do we want 100% common industry tools? Many of the challenges that we face today are too complex to tackle alone. We also see that it's more beneficial to have common goals and that will have higher impact. It's also easier for our supply chain to understand and fulfill the requirements if we set them jointly. And it also enables collaboration. H&M Group has a long history of working with chemical management, and already in 1995 we published our first chemical restrictions. But we also have a long history in collaborating. And in 2005, we joined a firm, Apparel and Footwear International RSL Management Group. And in 2011, we joined ZDHC, Zero Discharge of Hazardous Chemicals. And in 2016, we joined the Chemsec Business Group. And in end 2019, beginning 2020, we also adopted the CDHC MRSL and the Affirm RSL. And as you can see, along this way, since 1995, a lot of other things has also been achieved. For example, the ban of the plasticizer PVC, the ban of PFAS, and most recently, the DMFA ban. So H&M is a member of Affirm, and Affirm is short for Apparel and Footwear International RSL Management Group. And Affirm's mission is to reduce the use and impact of harmful substances in the apparel and footwear supply chain. And today there are around 30 member brands. Here you see some of the Affirm industry tools. The most important one is the product restricted substance list for apparel, accessories, and footwear. And it is translated into multiple languages. It's free to use. You can download it. And it is also continuously updated. There is also a packaging restricted substance list that you can use, as well as a chemistry toolkit where you can learn more of how to initiate a testing program or where the risk of these substances are. There is also chemical information sheets about all these chemicals that are included in the RSL. H&M Group is also a member of Zero Discharge of Hazardous Chemicals, ZDHC. And ZDHC works to protect the planet by reducing industry's chemical footprint. That means working hand in hand with the entire value chain. So CDHC collaborates with global brands such as us, but also with chemical suppliers, manufacturers, and other organizations. And today we are around 30 signatory brands. So what are the tools that CDHC can provide the industry with? First of all, I would like to mention the CDHC manufacturing restricted substance list. So that is the list restricting hazardous substances to be used in our industry. And here is an example of how the CDHC manufacturing restricted substance list is looking. So you can search through it. You can also download it. There is a list of candidates for substances that will be included in updates. And the update process of this MRSL is also very rigorous, containing members of both academia, NGOs, and the chemical industry. And another industry tool by CDHC is the CDHC Gateway, and that is an online platform that helps with registering and finding chemicals that conforms to this CDHC MRSL. So the Gateway facilitates the exchange of information between brands, suppliers, chemical formulators, and also third-party certifiers. And here we as a brand see opportunities to set additional requirements to be able to choose the best-in-class chemical. So as you know by now, H&M Group has adopted the Affirm RSL and the CDHC MRSL. But apart from that, H&M Group also have our own H&M chemical restrictions. Of course, we refer to the industry standards here, but we also have a few other substances that we have been working on for a long time, phasing out. And we, of course, want to influence the industry to include also these substances in the industry standards. Examples are DMF, that I mentioned, used in polyurethane coating that we have phased out. We also have a complete ban for flame retardants and a ban for biocide-treated articles, as well as the PFC ban. Since 2016, H&M Group is also a member of the ChemSec business group. And that is a collaboration amongst a variety of brands working in different sectors to share and exchange knowledge of phasing out of hazardous substances and to drive substitution. H&M Group has also signed the ChemSec PFAS pledge, meaning that we have joined the movement to support legislative action to phase out PFAS. Another hot topic right now is the Swedish chemicals tax proposal for fashion. And actually both ChemSec and H&M Group are questioning if this tax will meet its purpose. And this was an article from the Swedish magazine called DI last week. So how can other companies benefit from all these different industry collaborations? And as I see it, many of these tools that we are working to develop are actually public and easy to communicate and free of charge. So they can be beneficial for the whole supply chain. And also it's good to remember that all these tools are continuously being developed. So there is improvement going on. And also each achievement will have higher impact factor. And it will enable collaboration. What is next? H&M Group will continue to drive change with a collaborative approach. Thank you for joining.